Hello, it's Thursday. Today, both of our campuses decided to delay start times until like 10:30. At OU, the first class of the day was going to be at 10:30. I'm going to tell you a secret. Teachers hate this, all right? This is like not a situation that makes anybody feel good except for administrators, because then they can be like, well, we took people's safety into account, but we're not closing school for nothing. Because if you teach in the mornings but have more than one class and they only cancel one class, suddenly you've got like your sections are on all different schedules because one got canceled and none of the others did. It is the worst. All right? Not to mention the fact that all of your students are grumpy about being in class because they weren't lucky enough to be in like that first class that got canceled. So, you know what, administrators, if you're watching this, stop doing this. It's awful. Okay, there's that. I'm totally not affected by these changes because today is a work at home day for me. So, I need to prep for class. I've got some committee work still that did not get done yesterday. I worked on it for a while. I worked on it for as long as I could stand to work on it. This committee work that I'm doing right now is, it's like time intensive, but not stimulating enough for my brain to get too excited about it. And also Sisyphean, in that it feels like it's never gonna get done. But that's fine. It's important work and I believe in doing it, but that does mean that like I sit down and do it for like an hour and then I'm just like, I have to stop. So I've got a little bit of that left over. I need to put away the laundry because it's been sitting around clean, but not put away for a long time. I did do really well with the whole taking a shower first thing, even yesterday for the snow day, which is really good for me. Yeah, in terms of those habits that I'm working on, I'm doing pretty good. I don't know yet about how it's making me feel, but we'll see. I also have a sewing project I want to do today. I started working on it yesterday and my sewing machine needs some maintenance and I got really frustrated and just walked away. But I want to try to do that today. I have a lot of things I want to try to do today. I'm going to start with prepping for class since that is the thing that must get done so that I can do my work tomorrow. And then we'll see where the day takes me. Wow, okay, let's turn around this way. That's much better. Okay, so class planning's done. I took care of that committee stuff that really needed to get done today. I got a good portion of the laundry put away too. Ooh, that's not good, I gotta fix that. I've got another load still in the dryer. I needed another round in the dryer. So I'm gonna work on these curtains. I mentioned that my sewing machine is on the fritz. You can see where I've got it all taken apart here, trying to figure out what's up. But until I figure that out, I'm actually going old school and breaking out the Singer to do these curtains because I just really want to get them done. And also, this machine is a lot easier to deal with in a lot of ways because it's not as fancy. So that's what we're doing. So some time has passed because my second sewing machine was being weird and I had to do some maintenance on it, but I have some curtains. Ta-da! Are these curtains actually a shower curtain I cut in half? Yes. Are they literally held to the curtain rod by being folded over and pinned by safety pins? Yes. Is there a tiny blood stain where I poked myself with a pin? Yes. Do I care? No, because the old curtains that were here were ugly AF, and they were bringing me down, and now they're gone, and I have these instead, which are way more my aesthetic. So, congratulations me. Hello. It's Friday. It feels like Monday because I had so many days off, but it's a Monday followed by a weekend, so that's okay. Most of the snow melted yesterday. There's still some hanging around, but it's mostly gone. And I am on my way to campus, being a weirdo, talking to my phone while I'm walking. I'm sure there's lots of people driving past today too, so I'm sure they think I'm totally weird. Yep, totally normal person. Talking to themselves while they're walking. Why are so many people driving in my neighborhood today? So this morning in tech writing, they're doing peer review, which is mostly I get them started on work and then hang out day for me, which is nice. And I just realized that I forgot the supplies for my activity in first year comp. That's okay, I'll make it work. Anyway, so that's the plan today. I don't have a lunch. I failed in my homemade lunch today because it feels like a Monday. And also, I didn't have any leftovers that I could just take with me, so. Cool. Yeah. Cool. It's Saturday. I just ordered a new pair of glasses because that's been on my to-do list for a week now. It was more anxiety producing than I was expecting because for some reason I have it in my head that I shouldn't spend too much money on something like glasses. It's weird. Anyway, I ended up ordering a pair that is the exact same frames that I actually had before. It was my favorite pair of glasses and I broke them while we were in Sweden. So Harley's going mad today. Aren't you? You're just going a little mad. That's all. Anyway, I ordered that same pair again, but I got blue light blocking on them this time to try to help with how much I stare at computer screens in the course of my daily life, because I've begun to realize that a lot of my work involves looking at computer screens and a lot of my hobbies involve looking at screens of some type or another. So this is the monster I live with. Anyway, it's a lazy Saturday. We slept as late as we felt like. I did not take a shower first thing because that is my prerogative on lazy Saturdays. We ordered pizza. I'm basically breaking all the rules, but I also know that if I am too lazy on lazy Saturday, I end up feeling sad. So I am going to do some very final work on the article that my co-author Britt and I recently had accepted. We're doing final revisions on that, so I'm going to take a look at those, and then I'm going to try to put in a little bit of time on the novel because I want to. Okay, so I managed to write a little over 1,000 words, which is awesome. My characters ended up talking more about sex work than I thought they would, but I shouldn't be surprised since one of them is a prostitute. So, anyway, we're gonna watch a movie. Ben, what movie are we gonna watch?
Can we watch Odd Man Out with James Mason?
Okay, we're gonna watch Odd Man Out with James Mason.
Directed by Carol Reed.
Directed by Carol Reed, who also
before he did The Third Man.
directed The Third Man and that one about the Alps.
Yes, and The Fallen Idol.
And The Fallen Idol.
You're thinking of Night Train to Munich.
I am thinking of Night Train to Munich. Carol Reed's great. I'm only sad that he is not a woman, because I thought he was for a while, but he's not, and that makes me sad. It's Sunday night. I'm about to go to bed. I just finished doing some planning for the week, just getting all the stuff down. Next week's going to be a busy week. I'm conferencing with students Monday and Wednesday, which means that a lot of the stuff that I would do during office hours on those days is going to get pushed to Tuesday and Thursday. But it's good. So some thoughts on the new habits that I was trying to do this week and the whole like paying attention to my space. I think it's worked out pretty well. I think part of it was finding the key habits that makes everything else work. So for instance, the like empty sink once a day requirement means that the whole kitchen has just stayed cleaner, because most of what would clutter up the kitchen would be dishes that would often be waiting for the dishwasher to be empty. But if I'm emptying the sink once a day every day, that means the dishwasher has to get emptied really promptly. So that seems to be like the key thing that is helping the whole kitchen situation be better. By making myself run the vacuum twice a week. It means that everything has to get picked up off the floor at least twice a week. And so those two things in particular seem to be doing a lot to keep the house better, like calmer, cleaner, all of that. I don't know that I was necessarily more productive this week. I do think that I felt calmer, happier maybe. I don't want to say happier, but more settled, I think. So I guess we'll just continue this experiment, try to figure out what the next little habit to tackle might be. I'm really happy with the work that got done on the novel this week. I wrote almost 1,500 new words, and really part of it was doing just like a ton of planning for like figuring out where I'm going next. The thing is that I did all that work on the novel, but I got nothing done on the Last Week Tonight project, which is a scholarly project. And I think what I'm finding is that I seem to only have enough brain space each week right now to have one project. So I need to figure out if I need to figure out how to do that. So that's something else I gotta figure out. Anyway, it was a good week. The snow day certainly helped, I'm sure. So I guess I'll catch you next week.